Hey everyone, welcome to the first video in my Python video series where I'll essentially teach you how to go from zero to hero with Python. You'll learn how to write code in Python, which is a very popular language, and I think it's really worth learning. So what is Python? Python is a general-purpose programming language. It's popular and it's easy to learn. If you don't know what a programming language is, it's basically a set of grammatical rules for instructing a computer or computing device to perform specific tasks. So computers understand binary, think ones and zeros. And we, humans, for example, if you speak English, we speak English, we understand English. But with Python, it stands in the middle, where an interpreter interprets Python and converts it into machine code or binary. Python is easy for us humans to read as long as we know how to read it, which you'll be learning in these video series. But the computer can also understand it with the interpreter. Here's an example. In English you might say, log hello world to the console. Python you'd say, print hello world. And in binary, you have all these ones and zeros. As you can see, just writing in binary isn't really an option, as it takes a long time and it's very tedious and it takes a long time to debug. Python is very general purpose. It's used for web development, data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence, and it's also used as a general scripting language and game development and stuff like that. Python's popular because it's easy to learn, so the syntax is closer to English than most other languages. It's powerful because it's portable, it can be run on many platforms, and it's free and open source. It's also versatile because of the many use cases I just talked about. Along with that, many of the big companies like Google, Amazon, Netflix, Facebook, a lot of them use Python. So that's the end of this first section. Hope you're excited to start learning Python. In the next section of this video, I'll show you how to install Python on your operating system. By the way, this video is part of a video series, so if you want to see the rest of the videos, click the playlist link in the description. So to get started with Python, you'll have to go to python.org and download Python. You'll hover over downloads over here, and you can see whatever operating system you are on. First, I will show you with Windows. Okay, before you say anything about this, I'm using Windows 7 in a virtual machine. I just decided to whip this virtual machine up so I could show you on Windows, because I don't use Windows, so, but I want to show you how to install Python. So here we go. We'll go to python.org. We'll hover over downloads, and we will click on Python, whatever new version is released over here. We'll click over here. So you'll just click run and do everything it tells you to do. It's pretty straightforward. It's just a basic installer, and then you'll be done. For pretty much any operating system that is not Windows or Mac OS, so you are not going to go to python.org, and you will install it in the way that your current distribution wants you to do it. So for example, I'm on Ubuntu, so you can look up Python 3 Ubuntu install, and you'll go to this website over here. This is just for Ubuntu, but you'll do whatever your distribution tells you to. This is Linux, so it's really easy to do. So simply just follow what all these do. Enter the commands for your system, and then you'll be done. You'll hover over downloads, you'll click on the latest version right here, and you will choose to save your file. Once your file is downloaded, you're going to click on it down there, and you're going to keep clicking continue until you install Python. Once installed, you can click close and move the installer to the trash. Before you get started coding, I suggest getting a good text editor, because while you can write Python in pretty much any text editor, it's good to have a good one like Visual Studio Code, because included in code-specific editors, they have a lot of code auto-completion for your specific language, and it works a lot better.